and on we'll go through the wastelands.
Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and what do you reckon about the new shirt? Alright, so here today we've got a 2003 Mitsubishi Verada XI. So let's take a look. Alright guys, before we get into the video today, I just want to do a shout out to a gentleman by the name of Tom Driver, and he was a great husband, father and grandfather. Alright, so let's have a look at the front. Now, back in 2003, the Mitsubishi Verada / Magna went up against the Holden Commodore and the Ford Falcon. And I'll be honest, I think the Verada has a nicer front end. So you've got a nicer looking chrome and black grille. You've got the Mitsubishi Diamond badge. And then further round you do have the wraparound headlights and fog lights there as well. So what are your thoughts on the Verada, guys? And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, as it helps the channel. I really like this one, being the XI. So the wheels on the Verada are 16-inch wheels, and I think for back in the day they were pretty big. You've also got a little indicator on the front guard there, something that even today, by today's standards, a lot of cars don't have. Also up here you do have the sunroof, which was on the XI models, so we'll have a look at that a little bit later on. And things like chrome door handles and the chrome around the doors as well. Alright, on the back here you've got the big reverse lights there. You do have these big tail lights there and indicators, and something that was actually added to this car, if you have a look, you've actually got parking sensors. Something that this car never came out with standard. This has actually been an aftermarket feature, and also a genuine Mitsubishi tow bar as well. Alright guys, let's go and have a look inside. Alright guys, just in the Verada to see what I think. So first impressions is nice. You get wood grain, you get leather. It's a nice place to be. So over on the right side you do have, there's none of this start stop button that wasn't invented back in 2003. So you have the traditional key. Also you have your power mirrors there. You do have a traction control button and an illumination control there. Other side there you do have a mode button for the dash. It's LED, so it's really cool. I love that. 2003 and it's 2022 now, and I think cars just haven't even got anything like this. So I think they need to come back to how it was. So on the left side of the steering wheel you do have a mode button. I'll just go through that on the LED dash. So you've got your odometer there. You do have a trip computer. You've got your range till empty, you've got your fuel total, your average fuel, instant fuel, total time, total kilometers, average speed, and you can set your speed for a speed alarm below there if you wish. You got your rest every 2 hours, it'll tell you to take coffee break, and you go back to the odometer. So the steering wheel, you've got an all leather steering wheel. You do have some audio buttons down the bottom and your cruise control button at the back there, as well as your indicator stalk on the right with your fog light control and your wipers on the left. You do also have a adjustment for up and down in this again. It's quite nice. Alright, so we'll come to the middle. So you do have the digital time up on the top there. You got your ventilation below, and then below that you do have a premium audio system. Back in 2003, this was considered a premium audio system from Mitsubishi, and it comes with an AM FM radio and a 6-stacker CD player. I like it. I like it. To the right of that, you do have your hazard switch, and below the premium audio system we have the climate control system. Now you can put it on automatic and you adjust the temperature and it will adjust it, everything else, it will do everything else for you, and I like that. Further down you do have a little bit of storage space under there, and then you do have your twin cup holders here, along with, looks like, holder for a pen or something at the back there. So again, nice touch. Now behind that, I've actually fitted this FM transmitter, and it actually does a nice job. And you've also got your gear selector there, going to reverse, and then neutral and drive, and you've got your sport shifts up and down. Traditional handbrake, because there was no finger brake back in the day. Behind there you do have another little bit of storage space, and then you've got a nice soft armrest there with a little bit of cubby space there, and you do have a 12-volt plug in there as well. Alright, so the mirror is auto dimming, guys. So back in 2003, not a lot of cars had that, but the Verada did. And another thing the XI Verada came with was the sunroof. Now, I'll just open that up, and that's at one touch and it opens it up, or you can open the moonroof up and you just hold it to close it. And you can push it up to actually push the sunroof, just tilt it. So we can close that, or we can open it up, either way. Alright, let's jump in the back. Alright guys, just in the back of the Verada. So first impressions, it's a little squeezy back here actually. Now I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters. Now I look at the headroom and I have not much. And either knee room, and this is set up for me. Leg room is okay and foot room is okay, but if I had someone shorter driving the car, then I would have a lot more room. So in here, this is huge. It's quite soft actually. So you got two cup holders there, and you do also get two air vents for the rear passengers. So it's a nice touch. Also, I can open that and you can put things that are long through there as well. So you do have a tether point up there as well. Other than that, let's go and have a look in the boot. Alright, so here in the boot of the Verada, you've got a spacious 470 litres of boot room there. And if I pull the mat up, you can actually hang it on the top there. It's pretty handy. You do have your spare wheel, full-size spare wheel, and your toolkit in there as well. Alright, let's go and have a look what's under the bonnet. Alright guys, just under the bonnet of the Mitsubishi Verada. So here we have a 3.5 litre V6 24 valve petrol engine, and it produces 155 kilowatts of power and 316 newton meters of torque, and that's mated to a 5-speed automatic transmission. And the manufacturer's fuel consumption back 19 years ago was only 9.6 litres per 100 kilometres combined. So that's actually not too bad. Alright, let's go for a drive. Alright guys, going to go for a little drive in the Verada, so let's go. Just grab me sunnies. Right, so first impressions when I get in the Verada is it's very sort of luxurious. You got leather seats, wood grain, got these curtain leather bits on the door. They look like curtains to me anyway. They're sort of yeah, leather on the doors, leather steering wheel. It's a nice place to be actually. You got sunroof. Yeah, it's back in 2003. So vision out the front is really good actually, both straight ahead and over towards the passenger side. Vision out the back, you know what, surprisingly got a big window, so yeah, it's good actually, yeah, I like it. Vision out the sides, again, big windows back and front, do a nice job at both sides. And the mirrors guys are big enough and do a great job. So I really love the display LED or LCD, whatever it is, in front of me. It's a nice touch. And I mean, back in 2003, like most cars didn't have anything like that. So it was a nice thing that Mitsubishi done. And yeah, look, 19 years later, it still works a treat. As do everything in this car. And you have a look at the condition, it's second to none, this car. Outside and inside is very, very well maintained. That is driving the Verada around. It's very smooth. The 5-speed gearbox, nice and smooth, and steering's quite nice. It's still reasonably precise, 19 years on. And I mean, you listen to the road noise. Now, the road noise is probably a little louder than others, but it's livable. You just turn the radio up a bit more and yeah, it rides nice. So how does Mitsubishi's 3.5 litre V6 go accelerate? Well, let's go and try it and see what happens. See if 19 years it still gets up and goes. It certainly does take off, guys. It still seems to have most of the 150 odd kilowatts of power. That is, yeah. It just goes really well. It does have low kilometers, this one, being 19 years old and only done 130,000 kilometers. It's sort of only just run in, but it does still have that. It will. And it's still very smooth, guys. It's very smooth for a big car as well. And the Tiptronic, guys, again, that's a nice touch to have, either using it as engine braking or you can have it as a just driving it automatic. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And let me know also what you thought of the new shirt as well. Alright, thanks guys. We'll see you on the next one.